Okay, well, sorry about that, guys. I'm hopefully back now. If you're watching the YouTube VOD, you'll notice that the timer's been for a while. Basically,
Okay, you
there was a really weird disconnect. Um, like for YouTube, like I don't know why a couple hours ago it just straight up disconnected me. But then on Twitch, it also straight up disconnected me too. I have no clue why it did that. Beef Supreme was saying, get your jaw and I'll loan you a burr for Enigma. Oh, thank you, but I don't. I don't intend to make Enigma this season. That's a lot of retract. Yeah, +1. Two burrs from pits? That's fucked up, dude. That's actually kind of fucked up. Anyway, I'm just gonna check in this run, make my life a bit easier. I'm just here to chill. So, again, I was pushing for 13 hours, so I'm only gonna be going for another 5 to 10 minutes anyway. Yeah, we were having a really lovely discussion about D2 Resurrected before, yeah, I'm gonna be going off pretty soon, but yeah, it was a really cool discussion, really cool chat. Again, I hope that you guys are enjoying it, and I mean, I certainly have been enjoying it, so it's kind of nice, especially while I'm running some trabs and having some fun with my fort just before I go to bed. So I made it. Next time I see you guys is probably going to be tomorrow night, and I think the goal for tomorrow is going to be to try and level my characters. I guess that'll be good, and hopefully by the time the weekend starts, I can start making. Huh, interesting. Anyway, so it's a cool GC, but I definitely don't need that. Anyway, yeah, like by the time the weekend starts, I'm really hoping that I can start doing bail runs for people. But tomorrow, again, I want to start leveling my characters, get them like level 60, at least the Bobarb to level 60. That'd be nice. And then the other characters, I'm gonna start like trying to level them up so that in the case of the Druid, I can turn it into a Summoning Druid, get Max Heart of Wolverine, but also get some meat shields. And then the Bobarb, get some, well, no, sorry, not the Bobarb, the Paladin. With the Paladin, I want to be able to get Fanat Aura, and then start seeing if I can boost the potential of this character even more, like the damage, top-end damage to something like... Oh, oops, I misclicked that. But this is why I should be using control click in the first place. But anyway, yeah, I want to see if I can boost my Fen damage even higher. Like right now, my Fen damage is 9.9, like basically 10k. But if I were to get Fanat Aura, if I were to get Might Aura off my Merc, and I was talking about Concentration Aura, I would need Pride for that. But yeah, I want to see if I can boost the damage of this character even more. Also, while using that Paladin and some summons as meat shields so that this Zon doesn't have to worry about getting attacked. So I'm really curious to see how that's going to work. Especially because I learned that Bale will cast Decrep on the nearest targets to him. So if I put the decoy right next to Bale, I realize that I won't ever really have this issue of him trying to target my summons. So I might be able to even go Pride on my Pally, while all of my mercs are rocking Reaper's Toll. That'd actually be fucking crazy. I think if there's anything else I can really do. Paladin. Yeah, Paladin, Bobarb, and Fanapter or Heart of Wolverine Druid. Yeah, that's basically where I'm at. Really excited to see like what steps I can take to make these bail runs just be like freaking just easy. But then again, there's also one other issue, which is that I think the bottleneck in those runs is that I'm not going to be able to kill... I'm actually not going to be able to kill Bale's, like, the throne room monsters so easily. Like, it's going to take me some time to clear all of them, but still. Faith on Merc, Might on Din Merc. No. My intention is to use Fanaticism on my Paladin straight up. Yeah, highest level conviction, or highest level Fanat possible, basically. Boost the potential of Spearzon even more, see if I can break the game. D2 fixed. Yeah, I mean, I'm already fucking dishing out 10k here, then more if I have Might Aura active. Let me actually just check that. Yeah, my Fen goes up to 12k with my thing active, so that's pretty solid, but I could boost it even higher, and with Fanat it also increases my attack speed. And then I could probably at that point sub out Vamcase for G-Face, and I could even probably sub out Angelic, Ring, and Amulet. I don't know what I'd replace my Ring with, maybe another Ravenfrost. But I would replace this with G-Face. I would replace my Amulet with, what is it, Hylor's Wrath, maybe? I don't even know. The reason I'm saying that is, yeah, if I have Fanat Aura, that will allow me to reach an attack rating where I really don't think I'm going to have any issue hitting monsters, even if I take off the Angelic. Like, I might lose out on 2% chance to hit monsters or some shit like that, I feel like. And that could open up the possibility for me to, like, go use a different amulet of some kind. Like obviously a Cat's Eye or High Lords. I think High Lords is a really big one. Dude, this Zon is mean. Yeah, dude. Yeah, this Zon is, like, freaking destroying trap. Assuming that they don't have modifiers like this fucking stone skin. So yeah, this one's physical immune, so this might take a bit, but okay, yeah, see, kill him, just takes time. Also, what's my just the Rocket Crown of Thieves? Anyway, GC. Okay, there we go. Ancient Armor. Be unbelievable if Cumstain got to level 99. That'd be solid. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, Faith on. So yeah, that was Nelson, like RT Nelson's idea. Faith on Merc, Might on Din Merc. But again, like Might is gonna be the my, you know, Spirits Merc. And then probably my other mercs are just gonna be like, I don't know, Defiance with Holy Freeze, I guess. Like, I'm trying to think what my other mercs are gonna be, because, you know. Yeah, low-key, I'm feeling that it's just gonna be straight up Defiance and Holy Freeze. Basically make it so that monsters will never be able to hit me, making it just easier to not get knocked into hit recovery ever. Yeah, then again, I don't know, I want my Bobarb to go into battle orders, but I don't think I'm gonna want my Bobarb to also take, but like, you know how normally when I do my AFK Bale setups, I have my Bobarb sitting around with a Merc that has like Holy Freeze, while the other ones have like Might and Defiance, right? But I feel like I could probably skip out on, like, I could just not have my Barb there, and then that way I could use Defiance and Holy Freeze on my other Mercs. But if I brought my Bobarb in, I could totally have Blessed Aim. So Blessed Aim, so I could basically have every aura, like every buff aura. Blessed Aim on one of my mercs, Defiance and Holy Freeze. On my merc, I use Might. Then on my Paladin, I have Fanat Aura active, and then he himself wields the Pride Rune Word, right? And then I get Heart of Wolverine from my Druid. Actually, maybe even the druid should be the one to just wield concentration aura, and then my pally can be like, I don't know, use plague or something. There's like so many different ways. Like I could just go like omega buffed Spearzon. I'm not even kidding. That sounds lit. And the only thing there that's missing is enchant. But again, I don't really want to make a chant. Like I feel like I want to focus on maxing out the physical damage aspect of this character, and that's kind of where I'd be at. Oh, you have to go now? Okay, Fatty, thanks again for hanging out, dude. I hope you enjoyed the stream, as always. And, yeah, it was a lot of fun. And, yeah, I guess I'll see you next time, dude. Probably, well, I don't even know if I'll be seeing you tomorrow, but yeah, hope you enjoyed the conversations, as always. Always a pleasure to have you. Thanks again for hanging out, Fatty, and I'll see you whenever I do see you next. Yeah, a lot of really cool things coming up, though, for sure. Infinity Din with max facet. Well, I mean, I'm talking about how to really max out the damage on my character. Zomba's saying, hey, hi D2. Hey, what's up, Zomba's? Yeah, dude. Like, omega buffed Spearzon. I'm telling you guys, that's the next goal. We're trying to go all in. Like, tomorrow, I'm gonna really focus my efforts on just leveling the bow barb so that I can run bales for people. But at some point, I want to be able to set up a bale run where it is just gonna look like my Spearzon just straight up one-shots everything. Like I'm gonna be aiming for like basically like 25k on-screen damage. Like I haven't tested this, but I feel like I could reach 25k on-screen damage, and then that doesn't factor in like +% damage to demons, and that also doesn't factor in what's it called? That also doesn't factor in monster. Oh, max Fanat. Oh, sorry. I thought you said max Facet. Oh, dude, I skimmed through that way too fast. My fault, dude. Sorry, my bad. Infinity Din with max. So I guess I could go Infinity for Conviction, but I don't really. Yeah, I guess I could if I really want to go way overboard, but I feel like that's okay. That's a little expensive. I don't know if I'd be able to reach that this season. If I have limited wealth, yeah, that might work. Oh, you were just trying to throw an idea as to what I could put on my pally, I guess. Yeah, that would also do it, I guess. But I think a much cheaper alternative would just be to go champ for plague, and that way. I don't even know. I actually don't know if that would do me any good, to tell you the truth. The whole point of having plague is so that I would get the rune word, right? Like, oh fuck, my merc died. The whole point of getting plague is so that I would get cleansing, but if I have a decoy next to Bale, that would never be a problem, because the decoy is always going to get decrept. You know what? Maybe Harmony. I'm not even kidding. Harmony on my pally. Harmony on my pally or my druid, and then Pride on the other one. That would be legit. 13 hours deep here. Hardly expect you to carefully read everything. I'm just excited, man. Like I was gonna leave it as a surprise, but I'm telling you guys, like I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm doing before I actually do it, so that we have something, so you guys have something to look forward to, rather than, you know, just, yeah, like will it blend, basically, right? Like, I'm running this by you guys, and telling you guys what I'm doing, so that you can just brace yourselves for it. Like, it's gonna be great. Like, it's something to be, like, basically, am I done this season just because I have all of the gear that I need for this Zon? No, dude. There's so much more potential that I have, especially with 4-boxing, that, you know, there is certainly more that I can do with this character. I'm just amazed at how well this Zon is doing. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, like like, not for nothing, like, I joke around with you guys. I say, oh yeah, look the Spearzon, best build in the game. Like, low-key, like, I thought going into the season, I wasn't particularly excited. Like, I knew I was gonna be playing, like, I was gonna be playing a Zon of some kind. I knew that. Or, sorry, let me rephrase that. I knew that I wanted to play a Spearzon because it was that meme build that I always, like, it was that build I always memed. And of all the builds I wanted to try, I just felt like this was the one that was at the forefront, right? Like I was interested in trying it, but I didn't think I was gonna have very much fun with it. It sounds like a weird paradox, but really, like that's kind of where I was at. Okay, wow, he actually died twice in one. But yeah, like I legitimately felt like I just wasn't. What the fuck, yo? This guy hits like a truck. Yeah, I straight up thought that I wasn't gonna have fun with the Spearzon at all. But fucking hell, dude. I straight up think, like, you say it looks fun? No, dude, this build, it doesn't just look fun, it actually legit feels like a blast to play. Like, no cap, man. It actually legitimately feels like a blast to play. It feels like a lot of fun. Yeah, it honestly feels like a lot of fun. And it kicks ass in terms of how much damage it does. It's just that you can't really, like, tele stomp everything, and you can't, like, you know, do 40k lightning damage like with a Sork, right? You know how Sork just fucking teleports in? 40k damage with every light. Well, okay, it's actually average 20k, but like, okay, well, you can't really compete with that level of AoE damage, but this is pretty good for 4 ohms worth of equipment. Like, straight up, EBOTD is like 1.5, low is 1, and everything else combined is 1. So that's like 4 ohms worth of equipment, and I can compete with like a well-geared Light Sork in terms of raw damage output. It's just that the Light Sork's damage output is more AoE oriented. It's easier to use, it's safer, it's more mobile. But still, the fact that yeah, I can do as much as I can has been pretty fucking insane, honestly. And this isn't even this character's final form yet, right? Like, once I get the Fanat Pally up and running, once I get the Bobarb, or the Bobarb up and running, that's the really big one. I need the Bobarb for the survivability. Once I get the Druid with Heart of Wolverine up and running, you guys will see this build reach heights that are simply unexpected. Like, I feel like, okay, that's just a hunch. I don't, maybe I'm overhyping it, but legit, that's kind of where I feel like we're headed to right now. And then I also have to figure out what I want to do with my Switch. I think I might actually use... No, I have no idea. Like, I was thinking I might go, like, Gavel of Pain for amp damage charges, so that when I hit Bale, or when I fight Bale, I can amp Bale, and then boom, problem solved, right? Well, not problem solved, but I can just boost my damage even higher, but I have a Merc with Decrep, so that wouldn't work technically. I'm trying to think of some other possibilities. Maybe I should just stick with the old Nadja stuff. Like, honestly, I don't need to switch off of that right now. I don't know. I have to think about that. My Switch has a lot, like, I still have an option to switch to something else, but I have a lot of potential, but I don't know quite what I want to switch to, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, I gotta really think about that. I was thinking, like I said before, I was thinking that on Switch I could have the Honsoon Dawn with CB, but I'm not really sure how I feel about that option. Yeah, it might be good for bringing down Bale if I could decrep him. I mean, you're kind of stomping Helltrap. Yeah, Noodles is saying, yeah, but Melee never going to compete, really. I mean, I guess Zerk, Barb, etc. kind of can in terms of AoE. Melee is where the... Oh, yeah, dude, 100%. I am shitting on Helltrap, I do admit. Like low-key. Like, here, let me... I feel like... The one thing I admit is, I do feel like I could go a little bit... Like, right now, like, it's going okay for the most part, but I just wish that... There we go. Yeah, like, how long is this gonna take? This is, like, a really good one. We group together, like... Yeah, this is gonna be relatively easy, and I don't even think that any of them are stone skin, or this one's stone skin, but... So if I were to leave here, or my run would have finished 25 seconds. If I were playing, like... And this was with no battle orders. Well, I guess technically that's not relevant, because if you're a Sork, like, okay, you have Telly kind of built in, and then you could just have CTA on Switch, so that's just not a fair comparison. But I feel like as a Sork, like, how long does it take to do Trav as a Sork? Like, I know that with my Whirlwind Barb, it was like 40 seconds with Find Item, but yeah, the fact that I'm able to run this in 25 is pretty good. I feel like that's roughly the same amount of time it would take a Sork, no? Yeah, so Nelson was asking, how are you planning on handling getting the throne room? Just Telly Staff? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Telly Staff. Although, this gets me thinking, I don't know if I should be doing the tellying or using the Telly Staff with a different character. Right? Like, I could use my Bobarb, start the game with the Bobarb, bring everybody in, teleport to throne room with my Bobarb, and then I use my Spearzon. Once I make it to the throne room, I open up the TP, I bring my Spearzon in, and then I shit on everything, right? So it's definitely going to be a Telly Staff. Oh, no, hold on, Nelson, I got an even better idea. What if, with at least one of my characters, like, I mean, this is assuming that I have unlimited wealth or more wealth later on down the line, I build an Enigma for one of my other characters. This was an idea I had, actually, from previously. I build an Enigma, but not for my main character. I build an Enigma for one of my other characters so that they have the job of going and doing the throne room. I could even give that job, like that Enigma, to my Paladin, now that I think about it. Yeah, I have to think more about this, but there's the possibility I could legit make a Hammerdin, right? Can't believe... Yeah, I could use a Hammerdin, clear out the throne room, because clearing out those stragglers in the throne room takes the longest amount of time. I could get the Hammerdin to deal with that, and then switch over, and just use the stupid Pride Rune Word. Or use I don't know, man. Like, there's so many different ways. Yeah, there's a lot of options. There's really a lot of options. I don't even know where to get started, you guys. This is what I'm telling you, man. Slash is freaking amazing. Base game, even in the base game, there's so many different things we could do with multi-boxing. It's fucking insane. I think... Enigma on Barb with dual Whiz Spike on Switch so fast. Yeah, that's another option too. I could just go, gotta go fast, gotta go Sanic. But yeah, if I want to go really fast, I could use Barb for that. But I also have the option of going Paladin, so that I could just hammer everything in Throne Room, so that I don't have to go clear every individual monster with my Spearzon. And just let the focus be on my Spearzon to poke everything to death with one shot. That'd be really good. Enigma on Barb and built-in +2 for bow is good for him too. Yeah, that's true. I don't know, man. There's actually just a lot of different ways. I don't even... Yeah. Did my stream disconnect again? No, I think my stream's still up. Okay, good. I don't even know. That's going to be for us to theorycraft more on when I actually get these characters leveled up. But honestly, I've been having a lot of fun, but it's like, now it's 1 AM. This is actually longer than I was expecting to stream. And I'm not actually at 2.5 million like I was planning to, but I might actually just call it here. Like, this is a good stopping point. I'll farm the rest on my own time tomorrow, or maybe that's what I'll open the stream with. Yeah, like, this is... I'm like... Am I still going? Yeah. Well, sorry. I've been having too much fun. Too much fun theory crafting about where to take my character from here. And there is legitimately a lot of different options because multi-boxing is available, so I've been going over them the last couple of minutes rather than actually finishing these runs like I was supposed to. Okay, I will do this. Here we go. Noodles, by the way, if you're still around, you were saying I think under 30 seconds is really good time. Obviously, Sword can be super fast, but to get all kills, you need Infinity on Merc to take away the one cold immune. I don't even know if, even with using Infinity, you could take away the one cold immune. To tell you the truth. Or the Merc kills, but more like 30 to 35 seconds. If that's the case, that's fucking amazing. That's actually really good. I mean, not that it matters. Like, obviously, we would expect that a meta build is going to be faster than a Spearzon, even in Trav. But all I'm saying is, if this build can shit on Trav faster than meta builds, that is actually just a fucking bonus. Like yeah, right? Like, and I legitimately think that's what's going on right now. Like yeah, I don't have as much AoE to kill these guys with, but like, as long as they're not conviction, I just fry them. Look at that. Okay, and then again, this was like, if I really wanted it to be a 30-second run, this one would have been a 30-second run. Yeah, I mean, I was doing 1-minute trav runs and hammer pally, but I was picking shit up. Maybe some freak sorts can do under 20, but I doubt many people can do that. True. Very, very true. I'm on board with that. Yeah, no, I absolutely agree, for sure. Okay, time to start selling shit. I absolutely agree, Noodles. Like, again, I'm not, like, it's not fair to compare Spearzon to, like some OP freaking Light Sork or Cold Sork or Hammerden or whatever, but again, I like to see where even, like, this meme build matches up to those, and it's like, yeah, it's kind of interesting to theory craft about it, right? Like, I was telling people earlier, I'm like, damn dude, this build, the really interesting thing about this build that you might not think about, like, on the surface it's like, oh shit, yeah, I tried to run Chaos, the run was heading upwards of 5 minutes, probably 6 minutes, to tell you the truth, and my pits run was like 4-ish minutes. But I was like, damn dude, this build hits so, like, honestly, the limiting factor on this build isn't its damage, it's the mobility. And I'm like, so basically, if I were to set it to players 4, I would still shit on pits at the same pace, right? So that gets me thinking, like, I don't know. Basically, this build might not be great for doing, like, those pit runs super fast, or doing AT runs super fast, or doing Chaos runs super fast, but if the monsters are grouped up somewhere like Throne Room, then this thing can actually just crush all those monsters at once. And with that said, I feel like this would actually be a really good character for leveling. And of course he spawns physical fire immune. That's always a problem. To tell you the truth, I don't... Where is it? I wonder if 1 point into Lightning Bolt, your Javelin. Oh shit, okay, well, Power Strike, Charge Strike. Damn, I was hoping there would be a way. You know what? I got the dumbest idea. If I want to deal with this stupid physical immune bastard, what I could do is I could replace Staff with Titan's Revenge, and then use Lightning Bolt. Would that even make sense, or should I just go Charge Strike? Anyway, I need to think about it more, but I need a something that does different damage. Is the bottom line. I need something that does a damage type other than physical, because if he spawns Stone Skin, that's honestly like the best case scenario runs are like 30 seconds, but if he spawns physical immune, then it'll take me like a minute to kill him, which I don't like. Anyway, whatever. Even Poison Javelin might not be a bad option, but I need something to trade out for it. Or I need to trade out Staff somehow, which means that maybe I need to get like an Amulet with teleport charges. So, again, lots of different ways to build this character. I can still keep going on and on and on. That is just like one of the many awesome things about playing this melee-based character. Just way too much fun. Coming up with all these different possibilities. Nelson was saying, yeah, those traps are easily faster than my Din, although I wouldn't be using Tele Staff. Like, what if hypothetically I didn't use the Tele Staff? Would it still be okay? I mean, I guess I could, like, and if I were to replace my inventory with faster run walk, small charms, or something. Here, I could try it just for amusement's sake, because if I can run it pretty quickly, then what that would mean is I could go like Poison Javelin on Switch, and then I could make like a hybrid Fend Poison Jabazon. Yeah, but then the problem is repositioning. And of course this guy's fucking physical immune, same as last time, right? Like, yeah, maybe Poison Javelin is the play. That nearly got me killed. Cursed physical immune. Yeah, if I can't leech off of him because he's physical immune, I actually do run the risk of dying. That is, again, a very clear drawback of this. Not drawback, but a very clear limitation of this character. Okay. Can't you get CS and use it with Spear? Yeah, but the problem with CS is, you know, let me show you something. Yeah, let me show you something quickly. So, Charge Strike, right? It's okay, so here with Lightning Bolt, it says it converts 100% physical damage to elemental damage. If this were the case, I could turn, like, if it weren't for my Javelin, like if it were for my Spear, that would allow me to do, like, basically 7k Lightning, like, no problem. But with Charge Strike, sorry, even with 1 point in Lightning Bolt, but in this case with Charge Strike,